Yo, what's going on guys, Dylbobz here and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now in today's video, we're jumping straight back into our series, the FENNEC to FENNEC set series, where obviously as the title suggests, we're trading from a regular FENNEC up to the entire painted FENNEC set. And where we left off, we had saffron, burnt sienna, cobalt, forest green, grey, lime, orange, purple and sky blue FENNECs, along with a titanium white fusion boost, 500 credits to spare, and of course a Dominus dot matrix. And I just want to say, I think I chose the perfect time to film this series, because not only did the Fast and Furious bundle come out in the item shop, which everyone wanted, so it was really easy to give low amounts of credits for expensive items because people were trying to quick sell their items to get their hands on that bundle, but also the FENNEC was brought out in the select favorites series of items, which you can get from blueprints at the end of games, so people were actually selling their painted FENNECs a little cheaper than usual because they thought they'd go down in price based off this new series. So honestly, this was the perfect series to film at this time, and you would have seen that in the rest of this series and the trades that are about to follow, right after we hear from our sponsor, RL Exchange. If you want an easy way to buy cheap Rocket League items no matter what console you're on, head over to RL Exchange and use code Dylbobz at checkout for 3% off. It's a super easy site to use and there's a bunch of different payment methods that you can also use, and my favorite part is that they constantly run giveaways that you can enter by doing different tasks on the site, so make sure if you're buying things from RL Exchange you also check out the giveaways tab, because I know you guys love your free items, so why not do that? There's a link in the description that will get you all set up, and hopefully you can enjoy buying some nice Rocket League items. So picking up where we left off, the titanium white fusion boost, which we got for 1,500 credits last episode, today we are selling it for an amazing price. Now this is actually a really good looking boost, along with the fact that it will likely go up in price in future, maybe because it's a pretty exclusive item. So I can get a really good price for it, and personally if I wasn't filming the series I'd hold on to this, but we've got a FENNEC set to get, so let's get into it. So I actually traded it for 900 credits along with a Crimson FENNEC. Now the Crimson FENNEC goes to around 1,000 credits, but you can pick them up for about 800, so altogether the credits and the FENNEC totals to around 1,700 credits for the white fusion, and that wasn't enough because people were selling this for like 2,800, 2,700 credits alone, but the fact that we have the Crimson FENNEC in there already makes this a perfect trade for me. But I asked them to add some extra items because it wasn't enough credits at the moment and I could get more credits elsewhere, so they probably just had these golden lanterns lying in their inventory for free, but this was perfect for me because 5 golden lanterns can go a very long way. If I just wait enough time, somebody will buy them for a pretty big price. So this is actually a decent overpay. Whether or not the cold fusion goes up in price a lot in the future, for this person I hope it does, but that trade really paid off well for us, and we're one FENNEC closer to that FENNEC set. Then we went and sold 3 of the golden lanterns for 710 credits. This is what I mean, they go a long way, and we're already making a lot of credits now. So those 710 credits were very nice in my inventory, and we used some of those credits along with 2 more of the golden lanterns that we had to bag ourselves a pink FENNEC. Now the golden lanterns can sell for like a max of around 250 credits if you wait enough time. So essentially I was paying 700 credits for a pink FENNEC. However, it's good to get the golden lanterns off my hands so I don't have to sit around and wait for good trades. So if this is like 100 credits overpay or something, it doesn't matter because we've got rid of those golden lanterns. And we've obtained a pink FENNEC, which is awesome because now on our FENNEC set, all we need is a titanium white FENNEC. I kid you not. Look in my garage, you can see we have everything but the titanium white FENNEC. So now we have to just work with what's in our inventory, and I can smell victory. One more FENNEC away, the most expensive FENNEC of all, which I saved till last of course. And we have completed the series. So the golden lanterns worked well, and I managed to buy 2 for 150 credits each at 300 credits, and knowing that I've previously just sold some for way more than that, I thought this is perfect. And what did I tell you? I waited literally all afternoon for this, and we got ourselves the perfect trade, 250 credits each for the golden lanterns. You ain't getting better than that, I'm not gonna lie. So we bagged ourselves 200 credits profit right there and then, and that gave us enough credits to trade with this person. Now I saw this trade on RL Garage for 2,050 credits, and before I traded those golden lanterns earlier, I thought that's in reach. So I actually messaged this trader earlier and said, I'm so close to 2,050 credits, could you wait? And they said, yeah, sure. So honestly, maybe I could have got the white FENNEC for cheaper, but at this point, it doesn't matter because all we have to do is get that white FENNEC. If I'm going to be honest, 2,050 credits ain't too bad when there's people selling it for like 3,000 credits. So rewinding it back to when I flipped those golden lanterns to make that 200 credits profit, that was the trade that allowed me to get enough credits for the white FENNEC. However, of course, my account could only trade 2,000 credits max, but luckily this guy was alright with doing 2,000 credits for the FENNEC and then me paying the extra 50 credits after. But we had more than 50 credits left over. In fact, we had 110 credits, so I gave him the whole 110 credits because I wanted this inventory to be empty of tradable items and only have the painted FENNEC set. So, you know what? I'll just give this guy 110 credits. 2,050 credits was perfect for me anyway, so just take the extra ones. He made a little bit more than he would have expected. That's nice. His car looked really expensive anyway, so he's already clearly a very rich trader, but why not give him more? And then, oh, can't forget, the Dominus dot matrix was still in the inventory. Had to get rid of that, and luckily this person took it. I actually thought he wouldn't take the free Dominus dot matrix for a second, because he seemed pretty wealthy on Rocket League, and maybe he would be like, nah, get that out of my face. But it's a non-crate very rare. Who would ever decline that? And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially completed the FENNEC to FENNEC set series in record time. Honestly, this was a perfect series to film. It took me around a week, maybe a little over a week, but it really started accelerating with the profit when the Fast and Furious bundle came out, along with the Select Favorite Series blueprints. I could make so much profit during that time, and as you can see, guys, look at me just flicking through my garage with absolute joy. That FENNEC set looks really, really satisfying in my inventory. The FENNEC is gonna go down in price, if I'm honest. It's probably gonna go down in price, but I'm not bothered. This set looks super nice in my inventory. So what do I go for next? Do you want me to go for another set, or do you want me to trade from nothing to a really expensive item? In the comments down below, you have to leave a challenge from me and see if I can do it, see how fast I can do it. But this was a really fun series to record, and I learned a lot of tips on the way. So what I'm going to do now is share those tips with you. Alright, I'll make this as quick as I can. So basically, first of all, you want to take advantage of really, really high demand DLCs or bundles or something in the item shop. So obviously, during this series, the Nissan Skyline returned to the item shop in the Fast and Furious bundle, and everybody on Rocket League who didn't have it wanted it. But it was 1,000 credits to get the Skyline and over 2,000 credits to get the whole bundle, which means anybody who didn't have that many credits was in need of credits. And if they didn't want to spend money by buying them on Rocket League, or RL Exchange of course, then they wanted to trade some of their items they had. Which means because they were desperate for credits, you can offer credits in a time like that and get huge overpay in items. A good thing to ask for is black markets, because they're an easy item to sell, and also non-crate items, because often if people need credits, they can sell their non-crate items because they're not really too attached to them, as they got them from drops for free. So you can often ask for non-crate very rares for like 20 credits. If there's something like the Nissan Skyline in the item shop, then there's people out there that will be willing to do that. Now that doesn't only mean DLCs, you can also take advantage if the white Octane comes to the item shop, the white Dominus, or the white FENNEC. If those are in the item shop anytime in the future, that's when you want to go to Rocket League trading sites, Discord, Xbox groups, or whatever you use to post trades on, and you want to post that you have credits and you're looking for offers, because people who will see that will be the people who want to buy those items in the item shop and will overpay for those credits. And that worked amazingly for me in this series. My second tip will be definitely go for non-crate items if you want to make profit, and that doesn't have to take up all of your time. All you have to do is advertise a trade, whether it be on a Discord server or trading site like I said, and all you have to do is say that you want non-crate very rares for 20 credits, maybe 25 credits, and then do all sorts of other trading methods while you wait for friend requests to come in for people who want to sell you their non-crate items for those cheap prices. And obviously if there's a cool high demand item in the item shop at the time, this will probably be more likely. And then all you have to do is do the exact same thing but the other way around. Once you get the non-crate items, just then offer them for 40 credits or even 50 credits and just play the waiting game. And you can make a lot of essentially passive profit by just leaving those out there. Make sure you obviously update the post every half an hour or hour so people see them and you're at the top of the list. list. And then my final tip, you've probably never heard this before, but if your account isn't a super high level and it has a trade restriction on it, for example, my account could only trade 2,000 credits maximum. Obviously, you can put any items you want in, but 2,000 credits was the max trade limit until I reached level 99, and then it increases a bit. Now, if that's the case for you, you can use that to your advantage. If you're trying to buy items that are a little over 2,000 credits, what you need to do is make your first offer 2,000 credits and say that you can't trade any higher than 2,000 credits. And what that will do is normally reinforce your side, and usually it works in your favor and allows you to get a bit of a bargain and get a few credits discount because you physically can't trade more than 2,000 credits. Now, obviously, some people, like with the White FENNEC, will ask you to do 2,000 credits and then the other credits on top of that, but just having that physical 2,000 credit barrier often works in your favor, and subconsciously for the other trader, it kind of does set the bar at 2,000 credits max, and they won't really be thinking about adding credits after the trade's been done. So that's one not many people think about, but it can work out in your favor, so give it a go if your account has any kind of trade restriction like that. But anyway, that's it from me. This series was super fun to record, and you guys need to challenge me. What should my next trading series be? Hopefully this one does well, and it will motivate me to do more. But give me some ideas in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one anyway, guys. Goodbye.